Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrea Shook, and I am the coordinator of the Penn State Hazleton Practical Nursing Program. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Practical Nursing Commencement Ceremony for the class of 2020. And I would now like to introduce Penn State Hazleton Chancellor, Dr. Gary Lawler.
Good evening, and welcome to the 10th commencement of the Practical Nursing Program at the Hazleton campus of the Pennsylvania State University. We are proud to present these fine individuals this evening and to celebrate this milestone in their academic careers. This fall semester, we have moved to a combination of in-person and remote learning, which has been a challenge for all students, but even more significant for our practical nursing students, as the pandemic has been raging for about half their program. However, they have been resilient and shown their determination to finish the program. We are very proud of their grit. Over the past several years, we have finished several major renovation projects, including a major renewal of our Lofstrom Library this August. It is a time of great change. While the projects and the changes are exciting, it is the people that make Penn State Hazleton special. Enrollments in the Practical Nursing Program have remained steady. Even in these difficult economic times, the value of a Penn State education remains strong and recognizable. We continue to invest in our campus in beautification, new programming, as well as an expanded faculty and staff. We are proud to complete the 10th cohort and to be awarding certificates in the Practical Nursing Program this evening. This evening weekend program is a valuable resource for our community, both as an opportunity for a new career while filling an important need in the allied health field. We are proud of those completing the program tonight. We are Penn State proud of their diligence and commitment. This year marks the 86th anniversary of bringing quality higher education to the Hazleton region. We continue to deliver the land-grant mission of teaching, research, and outreach that was the vision of our Hazleton founders back in 1934. I want to congratulate each of our practical nursing students for their hard work in completing the program and offer my personal best wishes for future success. This virtual ceremony and celebration represents a milestone in your academic career and in your personal quest for your future. I hope that during the presentation that you have time to reflect on your accomplishments. These accomplishments help to illuminate who you are and what you value. Why have you been successful? I would surmise that part of the reason you have been successful is that you are optimistic. You are optimistic about the power of education, you are optimistic about your future career, and you greatly value knowledge and how it can be a key to being a productive citizen. While the world is currently a difficult place, each and every one of us envies each of you. We envy you for your enthusiasm, your ethical approaches, and your quest for making a difference in the world. I would offer this one quote that is a particular favorite of mine. President Teddy Roosevelt once said, "In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing." Please remember that you are now part of the legacy of the Hazleton campus of the Pennsylvania State University, and you are always welcomed here. While we especially recognize those completing the program and celebrate their accomplishments, we also recognize that they could not have accomplished all that they have without additional support. We would like to recognize and thank all those that have supported our recipients tonight, including their families, along with the faculty and staff supporting the program. Thank you for joining us and have a good evening. We are Penn State. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Elizabeth Wright, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Office of the Senior Vice President for Commonwealth Campuses, and Director of Academic Affairs at Penn State Hazleton.
Good evening. Dr. Lawler, I have the honor to present these candidates and to report that, in the judgment of the faculty, they have satisfactorily fulfilled all of the requirements for the Practical Nurse Certificate Program. May I present the following candidates? Christina Albertine. Luisa Alejo. Amber Atkinson. Genesis Beato. Giselle Cruz. Kelsey Dietz. Jocelyn Doherty. Kimberly Gennaro. Melissa Gonzalez. April Hausknecht. Caitlin Isherwood. Teresa Carosa. Sari Lithgow. Ashley Matthews. Kara Musselman. Brenda Neville. Brandy O'Neill. Anna Ortiz. Jenny Rojas. Bethann Shoemaker. Catherine Sockritter. Ashley Vagoda. Chelsea Walker. Julie Wallace. Jennifer Walters. Sarah Wells. And Jamie Winters.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania State University, I hereby award your completion of the practical nursing program, and I welcome you to all of the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto.
And now it's my pleasure to acknowledge our students who have earned special awards. First is the Excellence in Clinical Practice Award, which recognizes nurses who portray a positive image of nursing through their clinical excellence. This year, the award is granted to a nursing student who displayed a high regard for clinical care and clinical aptitude. This year's award recipient is Genesis Beato. Next is the Leadership and Professionalism Award, which recognizes outstanding leadership and professionalism during the practical nursing education process. A good leader knows how to motivate people, accomplish goals, and lead by example. This year's award recipient is Julie Wallace. And now for the Most Compassionate Award, which is presented to the student who displays exceptional emotional capacities of empathy for others. The award recognizes a practical nursing student who, through their dedication and encouragement, inspires others to learn more and to strive for excellence in patient care. This year's award recipient is Luisa Alejo. The next award is the Community Service Award, which is presented to the practical nursing student who best displays the initiative to reach out to those in need within the community and exhibits a genuine commitment to serving their community in exemplary service projects. This year's award recipient is Brandy O'Neill. The Spirit of Nursing Award recognizes the student that showed excitement, motivation, and enthusiasm toward the nursing profession. This student's bright and positive outlook has made an impact on the patients and residents they care for. This year's award recipient is Anna Ortiz. This evening's final award is the Patricia D. Kelly RN Academic Achievement Award in the Practical Nursing Program. This award recognizes a practical nursing student who during the 18-month program has sustained the highest academic average. This award is presented with a $1,000 gift. This year's award recipient is Beth Ann Shoemaker.
Please join me in welcoming our guest speaker, Dr. Heather Clark, Director of the Penn State Practical Nursing Program.
Students, instructors, families, and friends, I would first like to give my gratitude for allowing me to be part of this special celebration. I realize that this is not the graduation that you expected 18 months ago when you began the program, and I promise to make this short and sweet, as I know we are all facing video fatigue. Thinking back to 18 months ago, as if it was not enough that you had to adjust all your roles, being a parent, a spouse, an employee, a friend, now you had to add in student. And sorting through the emotions of having a rapid heartbeat of a social life, moving quickly into frequent episodes of bradycardia as you went through Module 1. By the time you got to Module 2, you had that work-life balance figured out. You could deal with the chaos. And those that you originally thought of as fellow nursing students became friends and even family in Module 2, as you were spending more than 35 hours a week with them, more time than you spend with your family. Then boom, just like that, cardiac arrest, everything stopped with the pandemic and so stay-at-home orders. Nursing school was over as you knew it. And now you saw nothing but your family. Zoom meetings became the new standard classroom, and you got the support of your peers by looking at little small boxes. You completed group assignments from afar. Hands-on skills became videos with activities. Shadow health took over 10-hour clinical days. And the stresses of uncertainty of returning to normal life weighed heavily. But the thing about nurses, even those in training, is that we have some very special personality characteristics. And as you embark on your journey from a student to a new nurse, please remember that you have these characteristics to back you up through your life and your career. Number 1, the ability to handle pressure. As a nurse, you will be faced with life and death situations, seeing people at their best and at their worst, and helping them cope through those times. Long hours, 12, 16-hour shifts. And although we definitely feel the pressure and the stress, we have a tendency to thrive in those times. Look at the nurses facing COVID right now. They are burned out, but they keep coming back. Number 2, flexibility. Nurses can change quickly and are creative in working new ways to figure things out. It may be a nurse who uses a t-shirt as a bandage when a bandage isn't available, or a nursing student who goes from full-time hands-on learning to virtual environment. Number 3, honesty. For years, nurses have been rated the most honest, trustworthy profession. And for the most part, I know that to be true. Nurses can sometimes be brutally honest. However, we do it with a caring and loving heart as we help our patients get through those times, because we know sometimes the truth hurts. Similarly, nursing students often have no hesitation in telling their instructors which assignments they do and do not like. But I digress. And last but definitely not least, passion. Probably the most important of all the nursing characteristics. Nurses are passionate about caring for others. They are passionate about making the world change, one patient at a time. It takes a special kind of person to put yourself at risk in order to care for others and to get them through life or death with dignity. To hold a patient's hand, to listen, to share a smile or a tear, to put all judgment aside, to accept a patient and give them the best possible care they can. Nurses have a special passion to give love when there is no more love left to give. And as you enter your career as a nurse, when you feel the stress rearing its ugly head, remember that you have these characteristics and you can use them and count on them to get you through. And in the words of Rossi Williams, to do what nobody else will do in a way that nobody else can do, in spite of all we go through, that is to be a nurse. Thank you and congratulations.
I now invite members of the nursing community to join the class of 2020 in reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
I solemnly pledge
myself before God
and in the presence
of this assembly
to pass my life in purity
and to practice
my profession faithfully.
I will abstain from whatever is
deleterious and mischievous,
and will not take
or knowingly
administer any harmful drug.
I will do
all in my power
to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession,
and will hold in confidence
all personal matters
committed to my keeping,
and all family affairs
coming to my knowledge.
In the practice of my calling,
with loyalty will I endeavor
to aid the physician in his work
and devote myself
to the welfare of those
committed to my care.
Good evening. First, I want to say what an honor it is to be giving this speech. On August 20th, 2019, we started nursing school as strangers. Most of us scared, but each of us determined. Now here we are, 485 days later, at the end of an era. We have endured many ups and downs along this journey. A pandemic happened, school shut down, clinical canceled, and no toilet paper to be found. We were all stressed, and yet each one of us persevered. This was not an easy journey, but we each earned it and can officially call ourselves practical nursing graduates. We will soon be embarking on our next journey. Some will continue to RN school, some have jobs lined up already, some will just start looking for jobs, and some of us are preparing to welcome new babies into our lives. Maya Angelou once said, "As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel." I want to say thank you to all of our instructors in class and in clinical. You've instilled knowledge, skills, and confidence in us to prepare us for the nursing field. Thank you to each and every one of my classmates' families and friends, as well as mine, for helping us along this journey. We couldn't have done this alone. So to Cohort 10, the class of 2020, the year we thought would never end, here we are ending on a high note. Congratulations, we made it, and best wishes on your next journey. Thank you.
As the ceremony concludes, please join us in singing the Penn State alma mater and recognizing the Penn State Hazleton Practical Nursing Class of 2020.